To be honest, the mind cannot grasp and the heart refuses to accept the death of one so young.
John lets go of Burke and separates and walks to the casket. Patsy goes down to Pam had a real connection with JonBenét. So I got to cover the full casket. You said you understood JonBenét went to heaven and you were crying because you understood that. So I want to watch this video because I've never seen it before. I think it's a video of JonBenét's funeral and I've never really seen it before. So I just, kind of want to take a look and see if there's anything interesting in it. This is our JonBenét archives. Just as it sounds, our JonBenét archives, OUR, JonBenét archive. About 701 subscribers. And yeah, I'll just click on it so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. So, and I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can kind of see where I'm pulling from. So this is the video that I'm getting ready to watch. So here we go.
The doors of Atlanta's Peachtree Presbyterian Church opened hundreds of times this morning. Family and friends of 6-year-old JonBenét Ramsey came by to pay final respects to the Marietta native. December 26th.
I think that whoever this is was the woman beside Patsy right here. And as you know, that's what we're talking about, Burke smiling. But I think that's her. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
To be honest, the mind cannot grasp and the heart refuses to accept the death of one so young.
Sorry for the audio. I'm not sure why it's going in and out, but I guess, yeah. Obviously, Patsy, John Andrew, Burke. Maybe that's Doug Stein. I don't know. But it's possible that's Melinda right here and her boyfriend at the time. So Patsy's in sackcloth and ashes. Goes Nidra, and I guess Dawn would be. I'm guessing this would be Pam. I don't know. Trying to see where Burke filed in. I see. John lets go of Burke. He's leading him and he lets him go and separates and walks to the casket. Patsy goes down to her. She's going down to her knees. John Andrew comes up. Burke looks back for just a second, looking because he went like that to try to look to the right of his dad. But now he's looking for some support himself. And he walks up and he crosses his arms like this. And then John Andrew kind of comes up. And so we see, I think, Melinda's boyfriend at the time. He was the guy in not law school, I think medical school. And Melinda's coming up and she's, supporting Burke here. No, she's not. No, she's not. She actually didn't touch Burke, but she's crying. And everybody has their intent on the casket. Burke is looking this way. Melinda steps forward to comfort Patsy. Consoles Patsy. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Oh yeah, come on, bring it back. Yep. That's what I wanted to see. Pure sadness and true distraught behavior. Coming up, I'm already covering my face. Think this is Pam. I'm already covering my face because I can't take it. I'm already going down. Nidra just kind of lightly going down, but Pam had a real connection with JonBenét. So I got to cover the full casket. Now I can't tell anyone what to do. But I do wonder, and this is just me wondering, I wonder why, I'm just wondering, I wonder why Patsy chose to go down on a knee. And it's like, I don't even know if it was because it's like, I'm not saying it's fake, but I'm not saying that at all. Not insinuating that. But I wonder, it's like she didn't drop to her knees. She just kind of took it easy. Man, I'm in pain, but I do kind of got to watch my knees, Because I'm trying to see if there was an out, I don't mind you going to your knees, but I'm trying to see if, when you went to because if you think about Pam, when Pam went down, it was kind of like a fall over on the casket. Like I a slow fall, and I still got myself, but I'm everything in this moment is going into the casket. Everything is going into it. Because I am it's like you're loading up for a big hug. I'm sorry. It's like you're loading up for a big hug, and I am putting everything in this hug. And I am looking for, even though Patsy doesn't do the big hug, which I would have expected her and John to do, I am looking for the fall and put everything into the hands laid on the casket. That's what I'm looking for. And I guess I'm not seeing that like I want to see it. she's sort of rubbing the casket. And I'm sorry to rewind it, but it's just like, I want to see the behavior of all the parties and the players around the casket, because you said you understood JonBenét went to heaven. You said you understood that, and you were crying because you understood that. Everybody is up at the casket, and Burke is looking this way at this dude. You know what I mean? But Burke is looking at this guy. You know what I mean? Like, just in case you can't even see it, Burke is looking here. Melinda's coming up. Burke, John Andrew pats him on his back, because Burke kind of is looking like he doesn't know what's going on. Pushes him forward a little bit. Now Burke is paying attention here to the casket now. Puts his arm around, John Andrew puts his arm around Burke. And now Burke is no longer looking at the casket. He's looking at Melinda move forward. And they both rise at the same time. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm not trying to tell anyone how to grieve. Maybe she's all grieved out is something I would have to assume. Because it looks like something that I would do if that wasn't my kid. Like if it was somebody that's like, oh man, this is a family friend, we're coming to pay our respects, but emotionally I wasn't connected to the kid like that. That looks like I would go and and kind of touch the casket and just kind of tap it a little bit and kind of give it a nice little pat it down and stuff like that. And be like, man, dang, that's tragic, man. It's crazy. This kid didn't deserve to lose their life, and kind of go on about my business. I don't see the fall over that I saw with, because, and I'm sorry, I'll just do it one more time. Because Patsy, coming from ushering her to it, and she's walking slow, but it's just like, I guess you could do that. That's fine. And she pulls on the robe of the father, I guess. Pulls on his robe about right there. Somebody comfort me, and John is lagging behind. How? I don't like that. I'm not saying it's scripted. I'm not saying that at all. I just don't like it, because it's like you're trying to stay together as a family, and it's like all eyes are on you, and so it's almost like you're more in your head about how you should behave rather than the actual way that you should, how you think people think you should behave rather than the actual way that you should be behaving. Because this is what we have. We're there for a second. Hey, that's your daughter, man. Take all the time you need. Take all the time you need. Please. Hey, we're about to bury her. You know, this is kind of your last time. See, look how small that casket is, man. That's crazy. Take all the time you need, but Nature comes up. Pam is already gone. That is an example, and that hurts, because that's an example of this is the last time I'm going to see my niece. Do you understand me? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the last time. That hurts. I have to give her up. Nidra looks like she bends down and she's saying a couple words and speaking a couple words and kind of laying her right ear to the casket. But this, look at this. Boom. I'm laying my hand, and this genuine hand gesture, hand motion, touching and just comforting. Okay, so rolling, and then somebody's reaching out and touching the casket as it moves. Who are these people? Like, who are these men? Blood in the
As
legs.
family left the 40-minute service, her
Getting out.
Okay, Patsy gets out. Doesn't have the veil over her face anymore. Where's John? Where's Burke? Is that? trying to figure out, where's John Ramsey? You know, because you want that intimate moment, walking around and exploring and, you know, taking these moments in. This is the last time. You want that intimacy. Okay, got Pam. Whoever else that? Oh, Pam and Nidra. Going back to the car. I think that's Pam. Where is John Ramsey? My man, shooting the breeze. Hold on now. Where is John Ramsey? I think that's everything. Got a few seconds left. Yeah, I think that's everything. That's the video. Just want to see, you know, nothing big, man. Just want to see, you know, the funeral. And I hate that it's hard to identify Fleet White. Because I would like to be able to identify Fleet White. I don't know what color his hair was at this point. If we were to struggle, I would think maybe that's him. And maybe that's Priscilla right here. But I don't know. They don't have kids with them.
To be honest, the mind cannot grasp and the heart refuses to accept the death of one so young.
don't see him that I would know of. Yeah, I don't really see him here either. Yeah, I guess not. Well, that's the video. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. And until the next video, take care of yourself.